It might sound trite, it might sound basic, but the 2022 midterms being held on November 8th are the most important midterms of our lifetimes. We have a chance to really take this country into far right territory like it hasn't seen in some time or maybe ever. We have 60 to 70 Republicans running for Congress that believe the big lie. They fundamentally don't care enough to preserve democracy going forward. They'll use it, but they'll use it to undermine it. And that's an important distinction because when you say someone's anti-democratic, it's like, well, why are they even participating? To undermine it from within and meet their ends by using the system and do things with it that they want done with it, which will all lead back to fealty to Donald Trump. As we all know, that is the 2024 frontrunner for the GOP. We've heard it before. We've heard it so many times. Oh, this election is the most important one of our lifetime. Oh, this election. And I get it. I get it. When I hear it too, it's like, yes, I know. I've heard this so many times. Does it even mean anything anymore? And I'm saying it does. It 100% does. Because once again, we've never had this many election deniers running for Congress at the same time. If they get elected, if enough of them get elected, it's enough to push this country into far-right election denialism and just platform it throughout the country like we've never seen. We've never seen it in our lifetimes. We've maybe never seen this ever, okay? And I get it. Democrats fail us on so many fronts, right? But it is our civic duty, our basic duties here, to preserve whatever is left of our fleeting democracy, okay? Save the scraps that we have left and sew them back up and try to create something stronger in the future with them. And that's what this voting is for the midterms. That's how I'm looking at this, like, because I know how bad both parties are, but the GOP is a particularly greater threat, and to vote against them with the people who can beat them, it is a basic must do. I just don't care what your ideology is. Most of the Democrats don't have my ideology. I'm a real progressive. I do not apologize for it. I do not move my positions pretty much at all. But I do see this unique threat in the 2022 midterms, how that shift to the far right can get a whole lot stronger. We have to see it for the threat it is. And we have to mobilize. We have to vote against it. We have to bring people out with us. We have to take people to the polls. For every person that's going to the polls, take 2 or 3 people with you if possible. Volunteer in your community. Just get people involved. And we have to see this as a presidential election. We just have to start seeing midterms as something greater than just these milquetoast elections that everyone's used to missing, where 30% of the electorate shows up, on a regular basis. Now it's great because 2018 and 2020 election numbers are record-breaking years. So the last midterms, record-breaking. 2020 election, record-breaking. I like the trend I'm seeing. That trend is still going right now. So from what the trends look like right now, I'm actually optimistic, but I don't want to give any chances for people to get lazy here and just be like, okay, don't do whatever happens. No. we're up against a very unique threat, and it has to be seen as just as important as a presidential election. We have to get that back into the conversation, how Congress is a co-equal branch with the president, okay? And I don't know why it just loses its importance. We focus on the president, and that's like the be-all to end-all. We're finding out that is not true at all, okay? And after losing reproductive rights, we're going to have to wake up, guys, and we're going to have to mobilize and do our civic duty to vote against people hell-bent on corrupting democracy to its core and stripping away human rights from Americans. If we can't get on board with these two basic things, this country is lost. If we don't care about democracy, and if we don't care about basic human rights that are constitutionally protected. All right? Let me know your comments down below.